What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. It is the off season that keeps on giving, man. Just when I thought things were going to slow down, nope. We got Tyreek Hill to the freaking Dolphins. So today, of course, we're doing a Tyreek Hill Miami Dolphins rebuild. Before we get into this video, guys, like usual, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you're new, it'd be greatly appreciated. Been uploading Madden rebuilds every day with all the offseason moves that have been going on, so we would love for you guys to join this channel. But let's go ahead and talk about Tyreek Hill to the Miami Dolphins. That is insane. Now, we have not done the trade just yet. I wanted to go over the negotiation stage with you guys real quick. So there are some guys here that I obviously want to bring back for this team. So what I think I'm going to do is we're obviously going to re-sign Mike Gesicki so we can get this out of the way real quick. Because I want to keep my tight end here, obviously, because losing him would definitely suck. So we get Mike Gesicki, and then we're obviously, I think I will try to keep Raheem Mostert here around as well, just because they did just sign him. I'll give him like another 1-year deal, and then hopefully he signs that. And he's going to test free agency. We might revisit him. And then Nick Needham, I think I'd want back as well for a little while longer. But after that is done, I think I'm good with everybody else. Now it's time to go trade for freaking Tyreek Hill, bro. Let's get it. So there's a lot more draft picks than this involved, but obviously I only have 3 slots to do it. So we're going to go to the Chiefs. And I just want to see if this would even go through in Madden, if I even offer this. So it's Tyreek Hill for round 1, round 2, round 4 in this year's draft. Obviously, like I said, there's more than just this, but unfortunately you can only throw 3 slots in. Would the Chiefs even accept this? No, they do not. So, of course, you have to force this through. If you're wondering how to do this at home, all you got to do is, move the player to punter, and then you can trade for him easily. So, I'm going to move Tyreek Hill to punter, then back to wide receiver, then we can look and see what he looks like on the Miami Dolphins. And they won't accept this, man. Come on, bro. So, now we officially have the trade. Went 100% through. It is Tyreek Hill, Tua, Jalen Waddle, and then Devontae Parker as well. I don't know if they'll cut Devontae Parker or not, so we'll kind of see how that happens. But obviously, you have Myles Gaskin and Chase Edmonds and Mike McDaniel's the new head coach. They signed Tron Armstead. They got Connor Williams. So honestly, it's been a pretty solid offseason for the Miami Dolphins. There's a little bit more we need to take care of, obviously, but wide receiver core looking really good. We could go get Raheem Mostert back as well if we wanted to, which is something I might look into. And then, like I said, Tua gets himself a very elite wide receiver opposite of Jalen Waddle, which is just awesome for Miami. And then defensively, they got a couple of studs over here as well. And Javon Holland, you got Nick Needham, Xavier Howard, Byron Jones. You also got a young quarter, and I'm not even pretend to pronounce this name, Noah. Don't even know the last name, someone will have to let me know down in the comments. But Van Ginkel, Jerome Baker, and then defensive line, they obviously extended Emmanuel Ogbah. They have Christian Wilkins. So it's just been a really underrated offseason for the Miami Dolphins. And I don't think we've been able to do a Dolphins rebuild. So this is exciting that this happened today. And I still want to do a Jets one as well. Obviously, they didn't get Tyreek Hill, which I was kind of rooting for them too, because I have been wanting to do a Jets one. But regardless, we are here this offseason to obviously make some more moves. So right now it says we have $51 million in cap space. I don't even know if that's true at all, but regardless, I will take it. So Tom Brady's free agent, Kelsey, Gronk still is, Jadeveon Clowney, we got Akeem Hicks. Honestly, we need a tackle and a center. So if JC Treader is still out here, that would actually be really awesome if he is. And it doesn't look like he is. So we don't get that lucky. Jason Kelsey did resign with the Eagles, so I don't think I'll go for him. Brian Bulaga, I believe, is still a free agent in real life, so maybe we can just grab him for a year just to kind of fill out that tackle position, because obviously we don't have a draft pick to really replace it. So I'm looking at Brian Bulaga, 1-year deal to maybe be my right tackle for this year. I think makes a lot of sense. Like I said, 1-year contract. I don't think it would hurt us too much. So Brian Bulaga, want to come be my right tackle for this team, that would be actually really awesome. So we'll sign Brian Bulaga, and then we'll have to look for a center option, because I obviously don't want to rely on who we have there right now. He's a 69 overall. So although he's only 25, I mean, we might be able to roll with him for now, but we'll see. Maybe we do. Trey Hopkins, got Britt, Billy Price. Maybe we have to roll with what we got at center right now, just because there's not really a better option. Obviously, you can go Paradis or Bozeman, but I'm not going to really go that route. And then basically, all we kind of maybe needed was Raheem Mostert back if we wanted to bring him back. I wouldn't mind bringing him back. Another 2-year deal. Like I said, I did want to bring him in. So I'll sign him to like a 2-year contract just to keep all these running backs here. So the Dolphins seem to have a lot of interest in having 3 solid running backs. They have Edmonds, Mostert, and Gaskin now. So that's going to be interesting to see what they do with all 3 of them. But then defensively, I think we needed another middle linebacker that would help us out. So you got Dante Hightower, who's been the Patriots before, Kazir White, Anthony Walker, Joe Schobert, Benedrick McKinney. Could be nice. Jalen Smith. So might go for Benardrick McKinney here on a 1-year deal as well. 29 years old. So we can sign him to like a 1-year contract. See how that goes. Like I said, since we don't really have draft picks, this is kind of why we're signing like 1-year contracts. So That'll be my free agency, I think. Let's simulate to next week and see if we can get all those guys to come in. And unfortunately, I don't even think we have a 3rd round pick. So the draft this year is kind of a wash. So we're going to get Mostert back. We're going to get Benardrick McKinney. We're going to get Brian Bulaga to be a nice offensive tackle option for now. And Raheem Mostert as well. So that's nice. So now we can take a look at our lineup. I think we can feel pretty good about things. So Tua is going to be the man at quarterback. A backup quarterback is going to be needed as well. But we have 3 running back options. Jalen Waddle, Parker, Mike Gesicki. So I don't know if the Dolphins, like I said, I don't know if the Dolphins would cut Devontae Parker after the Tyreek Hill trade. I could see it happening potentially, but I won't do it for now. So I think that I'm going to be done other than maybe, just maybe getting a backup quarterback. Other than that, I think we're going to go straight into this next season because like I said, don't believe we even have a single draft pick in the top 3. So there's really no point of even jumping into it. Let me double check that just in case. Draft picks, yeah, 4, 5, and 6. I mean, obviously I could get something around 4, but I'm not going to bother. So we're just going to go ahead and probably go into this next season. Only thing I'm going to look at is signing a backup quarterback. We might just go for Teddy Bridgewater again, to be honest. Just to have a guy. That way the Dolphins don't accidentally sign Tom Brady for me or something stupid like that. We could bring back Fitzpatrick to the Dolphins. Maybe that's something we could do. 1-year deal for Fitzpatrick. Why not? Ryan Fitzmagic coming back to Miami. Definitely has some nice drives with the Dolphins in the past. So I'll bring him in. And then I think we'll go straight into the next season and be ready for a Tua, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle combination and see how this is going to go. I'm excited. So at the end of the season, the AFC East was freaking horrible, but we were part of that. Only going 5-12, which is just really disappointing in my opinion. So really sucks. Only 5-12 on the season. Very annoying, low key, but it is what it is. So we'll have to see kind of what went wrong, but we can make the team better in a way. You know, Tua looks like he had a really good year. Offense was 14th in the NFL. So I mean, defense just, I mean, it was kind of middle of the pack on both sides, but Tua with a really good year, 37 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, not too bad. Raheem Mostert, 1,100 yards, 14 rushing touchdowns. Receiving wise, Tyreek Hill, 1,100 yards. Mike Gesicki had himself a year. Jalen Waddle did his thing. Devontae Parker. So not really sure what went wrong for us to only have this good of a year. Emmanuel Ogbah with his extension, 18 sacks. Christian Wilkins, 4.5. Van Ginkel with 2. Interceptions wise, 3 from Byron Jones, 2 from Eric Rowe, and then 2 from Xavier Howard. So really disappointing ending to the season. 5-12 is not what I would see the Dolphins going, to be honest with you, but it is Madden, so we can't be too surprised. Sometimes you just get simulations like this, so I'm not going to be upset too much. So let's go back to the offseason, and we can make the team even better. We can. So obviously I need to give the Chiefs even more draft picks in that trade that we made earlier, so I'll have to trade. I'll have to double check what the exact trade was, but I'll send those picks over. That way we don't have them in this upcoming draft. But we should have a round 1, round 2 this upcoming draft, which is going to be obviously very much needed. But we have the re-signing stage to worry about first and kind of see who needs to be re-signed. Tyreek Hill also got a bag. Not sure if that contract will show up here in Madden, obviously. It's kind of hard to put contracts in Madden correctly. It's kind of weird. I've tried it before and it just doesn't really work. So you got Benardrick McKinney, Connor Williams, Myles Gaskin. So I think what I want to do is I want to bring back Edmonds or Gaskin. So Gaskin is a little bit younger, so I'm going to look at Myles Gaskin and I'm going to prefer him over Edmonds. Not really anything in a particular reason why. It's just like, I think they're both pretty solid. Like I said, Connor Williams would like to keep left guard nicely as well. So we'll keep Connor Williams around, bring him in back hopefully, and he is back. So Connor Williams is back. McKinney, I'll move on from. Alec Ingold, I'm not going to worry about. Van Ginkel, then Wilkins I want back. So I'm going to keep Christian Wilkins on the defensive line. Give him about a 3-year deal. And then we should have about $40 million in cap space after this Van Ginkel signing. So that's going to be nice. He's going to want a bag too. Damn. Okay. Only 80 overall, 28-year-old. I might wait on that. Eric Rowe is 30. So we might wait on him as well. And then is there anyone else that I'm looking at and like, nah, not really. So let's just go to free agency day 1. Let's load the draft class, and then I'm also going to send the Chiefs their draft picks as well. That way we don't have those draft picks in this offseason. So now we are in the free agency stage, and we've given the Chiefs their proper draft picks. We can go ahead and kind of look at what we kind of need to go into this offseason to make this roster better. 5-12 is unacceptable. Our division was horrible, so it was there for the taking. I like basically what we have in Teron Armstead, Connor Williams. We also have Jackson here, who is just sitting here with 24-year-old star development. So we might be able to move like... Oh, we also have Kenley here, left guard 26. So we actually had some guys in the freaking offensive line didn't even notice. Might be able to move those guys around a little bit. Wide receiver core is definitely not really needed whatsoever. So we can maybe move these guys around a little bit, and we might not need to worry about center or tackle. I mean, we can move those guys. We'll see. Defensively, though, We have an outside linebacker need. We have a strong safety need. Although we have, he's a corner, right? Yeah, he's a corner. So Byron Jones and Xavier Howard, I'll leave how it is. And then, like I said, defensive line's not too bad. Davis is 26 years old. So Raekwon Davis, another middle linebacker, would not hurt. And then we love our safety. And we have a young left outside linebacker, which Van Ginkel wanted a lot of money. So I'm kind of glad we passed up on that. But of course, we need to kind of check what free agency is all about, see what we're able to get. So we're going to need some guys that can help us win now. We sucked last year. That was unacceptable. So we can immediately, guard is not really our problem though. It's more or less the tackles that we kind of need. So don't really need to sign another guard. We don't need a wide receiver. Don't really need a running back. We could throw Yannick Ngakoue on the defensive line and that'd be cool. But it's not necessarily needed because we have Ogba and we just signed Christian Wilkins. But it never hurts to have more depth, obviously. You can maybe slide Wilkins to defensive tackle as well. So maybe we can entertain that idea. Kelsey is a free agent again. Maybe we could sign him. Levante David is out here at 33-year-old superstar X Factor because I have where traits don't progress, I guess I should say. I was trying to think of the word. But Nate Davis, McGlinchey makes a lot of sense at right tackle. I'm looking at him right now. I think that's my initial thought. I'm going to go for Mike McGlinchey. And then as far as center, I think I just might move one of those star development guys to center, I guess. So Mike McGlinchey at tackle would be make a lot of sense. And you have Jimmy Ward and Jordan Poyer. So we can steal Jordan Poyer from the Dolphins, which could be something for us because we do need a strong safety. We also have Amani Hooker, who is 25, a lot younger than Poyer, a lot younger than Jimmy Ward. We also have Kari Willis, Jaron Kerr. So I'm actually going to take a look at Amani Hooker because he is fitting our scheme fit, and we could definitely use him. So I'm going to look at Amani Hooker, my strong safety spot, and I like the idea of him coming in to be our brand new strong safety for this team. So Amani Hooker, would love to have him. And then last but not least, like I said, middle linebacker was also something that was very much needed. TJ Edwards, Levante David, Blake Martinez, Dante Hightower, another one we could go. But we also might be able to draft middle linebacker round one. Because we have the 6th pick overall. We could get aggressive too, but I think I might go for the impact player in Yannick Ngakoue. If he doesn't want too much money, might just add him to the defensive line just to have another option here. So Yannick, I'm going to go ahead and try to get him. So we're going to probably draft a middle linebacker with our 6th overall pick, I think, to bring a guy in. So 109 total points for Yannick Ngakoue. Would love to have him onto the defensive line, move Christian Wilkins to the nose tackle, and I think that could work out great. So Yannick Ngakoue, we'll see if we get him. So let's simulate to next week, and let's see if we get everybody we decided to try to sign, and that will add some, obviously, more pieces to this offense, defense, add to this team. So let's see if we get everybody. It'd be a really good start if we did. So we got McGlinchey, we got Amani Hooker, and we got Yannick. I believe those are the only offers we made. So, W, we got what we needed. Mike McGlinchey is added to the offensive line, and that just makes the offensive line look so much better. So I'm feeling really good about this. So after those signings, we basically have things moved around a little bit. So Andre Jackson moves to center, which he stays at a 71 overall. Something I should have done last offseason, which I don't know why I did, but hey, I'm here now doing it correctly. So, and then Wilkins moves over to nose tackle, backed up by Davis. Ogba and Yannick Ngakoue on their defensive line, which looks really good. Then Byron Jones, and we still have really good corners, still have good free safety, and we brought Amani Hooker at strong safety. So we need an outside linebacker, and we need a middle linebacker. So linebackers are going to be our biggest need headed into the draft, which is something I definitely think we can get. So edge rusher or linebackers that can obviously get after the quarterback, which is what we're going to need. So let's make sure we try to find that. And then I guess I can check free agency one last time before we get past this. We do have some good draft picks, though. So that's something we could take a look at. But just to be sure, I'm going to look at outside linebacker. We have, yeah, so it's not looking too good. Yeah, no. So we're just going to probably go into the draft. Could get TJ Edwards as well and move him there. Might sign him just for depth, just in case. This won't eliminate me from obviously signing or drafting a middle linebacker, but just somebody we could have here just in case things don't work out. So TJ Edwards is going to be my other guy I'm going to go for. And obviously the Patriots and Jets are going after him, which are in my division. So we can take that away from them. And I'll feel pretty good about that. So now we can go into the NFL draft and worry about linebacker position. And we can make this team complete in this next offseason. So like I mentioned, we are sitting at the 6th overall pick. So I'm going to simulate to the 6th pick. And we also have pick number 20. So I'm not completely sure what that trade's from. But I'm sure someone can remind me. I'm just not going to remember the top of my head right now. So we got Paris Johnson, we got Robinson on the board, Max Johnson, we got a tackle. But of course, tight end as well, but we don't really need a tight end. Jalen Jones, Dexter. So obviously, I'm looking at Washington's linebacker here, Smalls. Let's see what he's what he's looking like. So we don't really know. He's got A play recognition, A finesse moves, B awareness, D catching. So we kind of need him to be a guy that I think can be immediately make an impact. So I'm going to draft him. He's hidden development, outside linebacker. We needed a linebacker, so I think that fits a very big need. And pick number 20 also helps out a lot as well. And if there's a middle linebacker that falls to us at pick number 20, probably going to be the selection here. Like I said, we did draft or assign a middle linebacker, but it won't take me out of the running for going for another one. So do we want to get, we have Miles Hinton, Doomerville. We can grab another wide receiver as well. We got Diggs. There's so many options, but I'm kind of looking, and we got Shane Lee on the board. So these are the guys we scouted. Shane Lee, but we could probably trade down a little bit. Actually, we might be able to wait till our 6th pick because we do have that ability. So I might draft high here. We can go Ojulari. We can go Demon Clowney. We can also grab another tackle if we want to, and we can also grab a strong safety that I've drafted before. I know he's a stud immediately coming out, but we can also draft a safety or center. We can draft a tackle. There's so many ways we could do this, but I might draft Marvin Mims just as another wide receiver option, just in case Devontae Parker is not going to be here for the foreseeable future. So I like that. And then with the 6th overall pick now, we can definitely go ahead and grab a middle linebacker, I think. Hopefully one of those guys fell to us, which I think they should have. So let's see. We got Drew Sanders, Kimber. So these guys should still be here. So Shane Lee and Noah Sewell are still here. So let's look at Shane Lee. He's got D pursuit, B tackle. He's got A play recognition. D man coverage is not a good look. A impact block, B tackle. So Shane Lee looks solid. We might go for him, but I do want to look at the other guy just in case, and we'll see what he's looking like. So B tackle, B zone, B pursuit. He honestly looks a little bit better. We don't know his man, so I'm going to go for Noah Sewell. He's going to be a hidden development middle linebacker, and now we have a 3rd round pick as well. So we can also get like another hidden development player here very easily. So let's go to our round 3, pick number 6, and we could walk away very nicely here. So if we can get another hidden development, I feel really solid about this. So Roy, we got a nose tackle we could draft. We could draft a tackle. We could draft right guard. So there's a lot of guards on the board. And we also have a strong safety, another outside linebacker, another corner might not hurt as well. Woody Washington, C zone or C man, B press. We'll draft a corner, normal development, and that's just insurance for Byron Jones and Xavier Howard, who I know are getting up there in age. So I'm happy with that. We can go ahead and submit to the end of the draft, and we'd feel really, really good about how this just went for us. So looking at our situation, things that look a lot better to us of the quarterback: Raheem Mostert, Myles Gaskin, Devontae Parker, Mims, and you got Jalen Waddle, Cedric Wilson. So wide receiver depth is definitely there. Offensive line depth is there. So everything looks good. Defensively, we added a couple of young pieces as well. Noah Sewell, I should say. And then Smalls drafted a corner who ended up being, or I guess he's not really in the depth chart right now. So we have a lot of options there. But we could have taken Catalan as well. But I wanted to give Amani Hooker a chance. And then Sewell. We could technically put over TJ Edwards, which I might actually do just because I want to see the guy become a stud. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about this. I think we should be able to make the play. Our division was super weak last offseason, so I'm really hoping that is a trend, and then we can actually sneak into the playoffs this year. So hopefully that is the case. Let's see what happens. So once again, Madden is just doing me dirty today. 3-14 on the season. So I mean, we got to make the damn playoffs at this point. We are still not even getting into the postseason at this point. So 3-14 on the season. Things just have not gone well in this video whatsoever so far. So not really sure why that is. Offense was 32nd in the NFL this year. So very bad offense. Defense was 18th, but things just don't look they just don't look like they're at the up and up right now. 3-14, 5-12 so far. Not a good look. And then now Madden won't even show me the damn stats. This video is a disaster so far. But we got to get into the damn playoffs before this is all said and done, because this is just not acceptable. So the EA servers went down for a little bit. So I just kind of, was trying to get back in. Took forever. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go eat, get a little bit of some lunch in me, and guess we are back finally. So we finally have the servers back up, which is really nice because obviously that was really annoying. But regardless, we have some players to resign. So far in this video, it has not gone very well. Obviously, Tyreek Hill got a big bag. It's not going to be close to what it is here in Madden, but obviously we want to keep him around. He's the title of the video. So Tyreek Hill, 100% want to bring him back. Teron Armstead, same thing. Want to bring him back as well. It's going to be similar. Not going to be close to what he got. Or actually, I think this might be somewhat close. But regardless, we want Teron Armstead back. And then Emmanuel Ogbah. We want Tua back as well. So far, like I said, it hasn't gone so well. But I do want to keep basically... Never mind. Emmanuel Ogbah is like, I want to play for a new team, which technically we do have Christian Wilkins who could slide over if we need him to. So I guess that's not that big of a deal. And then Tua, obviously, we want to keep our quarterback in town. So Would love to keep Tua around. Obviously, losing him would suck. So Tua would like to have back, and he is back. And then Devontae Parker will probably let walk just because we did draft a wide receiver. And then Cedric Wilson let walk. Raheem Mostert probably let walk as well. Corner might actually be something we should look in. And Robert Hunt is actually somebody who could probably let walk as well. And corner, like I said, might be something to look at. Austin Jackson, actually, since our other guard is a free agent as well. So this might be something we have to bring back. So Austin Jackson, I'll go ahead and sign. And then, so we got quite a bit of free agents to worry about, obviously. So we're probably going to have to sign one of our guards back. And I'm going to look at Robert Hunt here. And I think I'm going to want him back more than the other guys. So Robert Hunt, we'll bring him back as well, hopefully. So we're letting Devontae Parker walk, potentially Emmanuel Ogbah, and then maybe he's losing a corner here. But he is young, so I think it would be smart in our best interest to keep him around if possible. He's going to be relatively cheap as well. So we'll bring him back. And obviously, we're losing quite a few people, but we're also have some replacements that we can kind of maybe look into. So we'll kind of see what we can figure out. But if we take a look at the lineup now, we're currently an 88 overall. So far, Madden really hasn't done us justice whatsoever with our overall. It's been very bad, but offensive line is solid. Tight end offense is looking good. I'm not even worried about the offense. It'll take care of itself. Should eventually result into something happening. I'm hoping anyway. Gaskin is the running back, which is fine. Mims and Waddle, of course. And defensively, Sewell went up to superstar development, and then Smalls went up to star development, which is good. So and our corners are still really good and not too bad. So Madden, did you just crash again? No, I guess we're still there. So I don't know what's going on with Madden. This will probably be my last offseason, so I can get this video out. So this next season is gonna have to do what we needed to do. So left in is something we need, and Emmanuel Ogbah walked on us. Honestly, it might have been smarter to just franchise tag him. I don't even know why I didn't do that, but regardless, we're not going to be able to now, obviously. So free agency with little to no money. You have CeeDee Lamb, who's available, which I've never really seen before, which could have been fun. But we're probably going to have to shop very low. So left in, Ogbah's obviously who we would have loved to have wanted. But we're going to have to get somebody else instead. Chandler Jones is being offered on. We have a 26-year-old, which actually would be really solid, but I don't think we're going to be able to get him. Probably going to have to look at a guy like Bryce Huff and move him to the left end, just as a guy that could just fill that need and, just kind of lowball him as much as possible when he has no offers right now. So he is also a scheme fit. So I'm going to go ahead and offer Bryce Huff a contract, and never mind, we're actually going to have to cut somebody, I think. So maybe we could cut somebody and then actually be able to get somebody else. So let's see if I can cut somebody to free up a lot of money. Don't know if that'll be there, but let's see. Savings, we cut Byron Jones and save about 14 million, which actually might be something I do. We could cut Byron or we could cut Xavier Howard. So which one do we want to do? We can cut Baker, we can cut Waddle, but we have so many corners, so I think we could cut one of them and be fine. So I think I'm going to cut Byron Jones because Xavier Howard is a better overall, and obviously Byron Jones frees up just a little bit more money for us. That's going to give us the potential to re-sign Emmanuel Ogbah, or go for Chandler Jones, or just go for anybody else that we kind of need to. So I think that's a necessary move. $60 million in cap space should get us a end that we could use on the defensive line to be an impact player immediately. So losing a corner sucks, but we did have another corner to replace him. So Chandler Jones could be fun, or we could go for, like I said, the young guy here as well, or we could just get Emmanuel Ogbah back, who is a superstar development, but he is an 84 overall. So which one would we rather have? I think I want Emmanuel Ogbah back. So this is going to free up money to bring back Emmanuel Ogbah for the year. So I'm going to bring back Emmanuel Ogbah. He's superstar development. So we'll offer him a contract, and this should give us about $8 million to spend on someone else as well, which is also still very, very possible. So maybe another cornerback would be something we could look at. So we just cut Byron Jones. Peters does not have an offer right now, so maybe we could walk away with Peters. So we can offer on that, and 55 total points. Probably not going to accept that, but Ogbah and Peters, if we got them in free agency, I'd feel pretty good about that. So let's see if that would be the case or not. So after all that is said and done, do we get Peters? And we got Emmanuel Ogbah, of course, but we did not get Marcus Peters yet. So I imagine he's not going to accept that. Probably has other offers now, I would imagine. And no, he still doesn't have another offer. So we might be able to walk away with Marcus Peters. Let's see if that would be the case. And that would just be the Byron Jones replacement. Still does not accept. So let's see if he still has an offer. I'm assuming has an offer now. Let's see. And he does, from the Patriots. So we're not going to get Marcus Peters, which we kind of figured might not happen. So we'll just go ahead and see what we can get here. Is there another corner? Is Byron Jones not have an offer yet? We might be able to look at him and kind of, he has one offer. Peters has an offer. Bradbury doesn't have an offer, so we can maybe throw Bradbury an offer. Just a corner replacement, just to have depth there. So I think that'll be it. Not going to worry about this next draft, to be honest with you. We have a 5th-year option. I'm assuming this might be on Holland. No, it's on Waddle. So, wow, we're already in the 5th year of Jalen Waddle, which is kind of crazy to think about. This is probably the 4th year. So, all right, let's go ahead and get to this next season, though. We got what we needed. Bradbury. This team just needs to make the damn playoffs, basically. So, I'm just going to get straight. Actually, let's simulate it next week and see if Bradbury accepts. Just as another corner option for us. Let's see if that would be the case. And let's see. If he accepts it, we'll feel really good about ourselves. If he doesn't, we won't really be too upset about it. It's not going to really matter. Kind of nervous about Madden crashing again here, which might be the case because this is taking forever. So, might get locked out again. Would not be surprised if that were to be the case. So, I skipped past this draft just to avoid any other crashing and not being able to finish this video. So, we got a quarterback out of the draft. We got a running back out of the draft as well. But this is the last season because like I said, I want to get this video out, and I'm nervous Madden's going to keep crashing. I don't know why we wouldn't have our superstar X factor middle linebacker starting for us. That doesn't make any sense to me. But James Bradbury is kind of the replacement for Byron Jones, who we did cut. We got Ogba back. So this is the year, man. If we can't make the playoffs this year, I mean, I guess we're just not making the playoffs in this video. I don't know what else to tell you. So they still want to put Sewell over. I just can't do that. I mean, obviously Edwards is a better overall, but he's a superstar dev. So let's keep him in. Let's make the damn playoffs, Madden. I'm begging you. So let's see what happens this season with Tyreek Hill and the Miami Dolphins. So at the end of the season, we ended up going 10-7, which was 3rd in our division, but we made the damn playoffs, which is the important part. So for this last season, we finally get into the damn postseason. We'll have to take a look at our stats and kind of see how things went, and then we could jump into this playoff game going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. So let's go take a look at the player stats real quick. So Tua, offense was 15th in the NFL. The defense, let's see, was 30th. So defense was not good. So Tua, 31 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Rushing wise, Gaskin only 800 yards. Waters had about 310 rushing touchdowns. Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Mims, Gesicki, all four 1,000-yard wide receivers, which is a W. Sacks wise, Emmanuel Ogba, we got him to resign, 15 sacks. Yannick with 8, and then 4 from Booker, and then 3.5 from Wilkins, 2 from Darrell Johnson, and 1.5 from Jerome Baker. And the interceptions wise, 4 from Xavier Howard, and 3 from Jerome Baker, and then 3 from Amani Hooker. So let's go ahead, without further ado, jump into this playoff game. We finally got to the playoff dance. Can we do anything with it is the question. So of course, the Jacksonville Jaguars do have home field advantage, so we're gonna have to come in here and play really nice if we're gonna be able to do anything. So we have the ball to start things off, and we threw an interception to start things off, to start the game. So, and we don't come away with any points. We are midfield and we tie it up. So 7-7, and we also get a turnover there. It is 14-10 now. 21-10 lead would look really good, and it is in fact a 21-10 lead. It is now 24-10 going into the 3rd quarter. 31-10 would look even better. Just kidding, that not happen. But stop. Nothing has happened so far. 31-10, and I think it's safe to say we're going to go on to win this playoff game, even though the defense was absolute. Well, okay, hold on. I might have spoke too soon. For some reason, we're letting the Jack. Never mind. We won. So 37-24. We come into the wild card game, and we win our first playoff game. Able to knock out the Jacksonville Jaguars 37-24. What an absolute W. So Tua with 297 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jalen Waddle, 96 yards, and then Tyreek Hill with 89 yards as well. I think Trevor Lawrence turned the ball over quite a bit as well. Yeah, threw 3 interceptions. So W. Who got those interceptions though? I kind of want to see. So 2 from Noah, and then 1 from Xavier Howard. So I'm really glad we brought back Noah to the team. So now we can go into this next season divisional round, or next game divisional round. So now we get to play Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens here in their home field. So this will be a tough one. It's the divisional round. If we win this, we're on to the AFC Championship, M&T Bank Stadium. Let's see if we can take care of business, man. Lamar Jackson, the Ravens, obviously no joke. We did have a better record than them. They went 9-8, but obviously that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Apparently they won their division at 9-8, which is kind of a joke because obviously that division is way better than a 9-8 finish as the first seed in that. But whatever, regardless, we got to stop to start things off. The Ravens get the ball back, and they put up 3. Can we go put up a touchdown? We cannot. We punted away, and still nothing yet. But we're getting stops on our side, but until now, we could still take the lead, and we do. 7-6 W so far. And now, okay, I thought we could have taken the lead there. Not taking the lead. We could literally just grab this game by the horns if we take care of 15-12, take the 3-point lead. This could be a huge W if we can get the stop, get a touchdown real quick. Okay, we got the ball with a minute left, and hey, we're going to win the game 15-12. I don't know how that happens. We stopped Baltimore and the Lamar Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens. we're on to the AFC Championship. I will take it. Sorry, Baltimore. 15-12 finish. The game must have been a disaster. Yeah, 255 yards, or 284 from Lamar Jackson, and then Waddle 74 yards, and Tyreek Hill with 50. We're on to the AFC Championship, though. Can't complain. Now, one thing I will complain about with Madden, even though there's a lot to complain about, you get those press conferences in the playoffs where it tells you your opponent is on a cold streak, but we're in the damn AFC Championship. So how the hell are the Colts on a freaking cold streak when they're in the... I don't get it, whatever. Regardless, we are here to play the Indianapolis Colts, and apparently they are on a cold streak, even though they are in the damn AFC Championship. Let's go see if we can beat them, though, since they are ice cold right now, apparently. We get a stop, and we're up 7-0, and they are going to put up a field goal. I wonder if this is Matt Ryan still starting for the Colts. If you guys saw the last video, this is where we got with Matt Ryan as well. So let's see if we can finish business. It is 9-10. We're only allowing field goals so far, but we're not putting up points in our own right, and we're about to let the Colts back in this game. We can't put up a damn point, and we do. 9-17. Colts miss a 2-point conversion to tie it up. Let's see if we can get a point here. Interception, get a field goal. The Colts take the lead by 3. So all I have to do is come out here and get a touchdown or tie it up technically. So I can do that as well, which I will maybe do. So we can go ahead and try that. Gaskin is going to be, if he can get past the damn, holy crap. I gotta get past this guy. It's all right. We're going to get out of bounds. That was almost a disaster, but regardless, nice little gain for 3 yards. Nothing crazy. So let's go ahead and see if we can maybe, just maybe, get Gaskin in a wheel route. Jalen Waddle, maybe even I have freaking Tyreek Hill, for crying out loud. Tyreek Hill can maybe burn anybody. I'm going to just take Y, though. Forgot Tua is left-handed. That was almost very weird. But regardless, got out of bounds. I don't even know if we got the first down. Jason Sanders is our kicker, so I can rely on him. But I should probably just send Tyreek Hill on a go route, right? I mean, we need a 3rd and 2 conversion, though, so maybe I shouldn't do it yet. But I'm going to try. Tyreek Hill, if you could just get open and, you know, just kind of take the lead, that'd be great. But I'm going to have to throw this away. It is 3rd and 2. And I need a first down. Probably should have just gotten the first down and not really focused on a big gain. But I'm looking at Jalen Waddle. I'm looking at Tyreek Hill on maybe an out route. And I think that's where I'm going to go with the ball. Tyreek Hill, give me this first down, please. W, that's what we needed. So got the first down. I'm going to have to use our first timeout. So almost kind of nerve-wracking. Literally could have sold the game if I didn't get that first down. But again, it's fine. We're in this thing. So I still want to get... I really just want to send Tyreek Hill on a go route. And he just burns his guy. But I don't think the Colts are going to allow that to happen. So I have Gesicki, and I'm just going to try. Okay, I don't know what the hell happened there. I went for an aggressive catch, and he just literally didn't even go after the ball. So that almost was game over. But we have Tyreek Hill on a go route. We have Jalen Waddle on a go route. I have Gesicki. I'm just going to... Okay, we caught it. W. All right, let's go. Come on. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm going to go verticals again, and I got to call time. This is taking too long. 20 seconds left. Taking way too long. I don't want to kick field goal. I want the touchdown. So I'm looking at Jalen Waddle. I'm looking at Mike Gesicki to get out of bounds for me. And I think Gesicki is going to be there. And Tua throws a terrible ball. 15 seconds left. Not good whatsoever. Okay, they are in deep coverage. So honestly, if I can just get Jalen Waddle, I might just have to kick the field goal to tie this up low key. I should have Jalen Waddle here. Please catch that, Waddle. I'm going to need you. And okay. We're going to have to get in field goal range. And right now, I am not running the football, man. I don't know what the hell the suggestion is about running the football, but that is not what I'm looking to do right now. Tua, you kind of need to throw some more accurate footballs, please. So we cannot take a sack. I'm going to need Gesicki here. And literally, okay. So, you know what? We're in field goal range. 4th and 2. I got to kick the field goal to tie this up. So, Jason Sanders, if you could just... of course, they're going to ice me. This is how it's going to go for me, right? This is how it's going to go. 23-20. I'm going to try to kick this field goal. And I guarantee, since I'm getting ice right now, I'm going to miss it. It's just how it goes for me. So, hopefully I made that. And I did. Let's go, baby. You can't ice me. Are you freaking kidding me? 23-23. Continue next moment. Tua's got my back. You're going to go score this, I think. No, we're not. And we're going to lose. Field goal. Wow. Okay. So I made the game-winning field goal. Was not going to jump in again. Teddy Bridgewater beat me out of all people. You know what? This game was crashing on me. We couldn't make the playoffs first 2 seasons. We made it to the damn AFC Championship. I'll take it. It was a disaster throughout this video. But hey, thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Tyreek Hill of the Dolphins, though, man. That is insane. This is Crushables 2. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.